They are going to be individually packed, 3.5 ounces. The only choice that you have to make today is, would you like 10 of this spinach and feta? Would you like 10 of the Southwest that has a kick, but only dialing up one notch out of 10 on the spice range? Or, very popular, you can do a combination of both. I'd say to go for the combo because that allows you to experience this new idea when it comes to a burger, the opportunity to bring that home. But today is going to be the last day that you're going to bring it home at the featured price of $49 and change. I mean, you think about $5 for a salmon burger. You don't even see those in your grocery store, but with Graham Rollins, we're talking about all high-end fresh ingredients.
These are especially made for QVC. We've been selling them now for a couple of years. They've been doing great. And as you said, this is the last chance at featured price.
Yeah, and final order of the year. And we don't have a lot to go around. So talk to us about what has made your salmon burger famous.
Well, it all starts with the main ingredient, the salmon. We use only Atlantic salmon. We take the whole fillet right from scratch. We fillet the fish, and we take the skin out and take the pieces whole and chop them up to make our salmon burgers.
Look how gorgeous
We're not using remnants
are.
and cut up pieces from a byproduct from another process. We use the whole fillet. From there, we take the fillet, and all of these burgers, by the way, contain 70% salmon in these burgers, okay?
You know what, and it's so funny because it wasn't until I had your crab cake with how much lump crab was in there that I was so surprised how much crab was in other crab cakes, and that's what separates the Graham Rollins difference.
We're in the seafood business, and we want to promote seafood. That's what it's all about. This is a healthy alternative to eating. You know, who wants to eat burgers and dogs all the time? Let's step it up a notch and bring out the salmon burgers on the next time you go outside and grill outside. Or you can grill these on the inside, actually. You can put these in a skillet. You can bake them off in the oven. You can cook from frozen, from thawed.
Wow.
They're wonderful on a George Foreman. They cook in about 4 minutes.
Well, can I have a little bit of a bite?
That's the
Southwest. Because I have to tell you, Southwest is the first combination that I tried with the salmon burgers, and it just knocked my socks off. It's so good.
The Southwest has that creamy cheddar cheese. It's got chopped onions, chopped tomatoes, a little bit of parsley, and a mild jalapeno, a little zest.
Little kick, but it's just a 1 on a scale of 1 to 10. But that cream cheese with the blending, especially of the onion with that little bit of the kick afterwards, this is going to be that burger that brings a whole other night to that. We call it either Taco Tuesday or Taco Thursday in our house. But it's kind of got that ole where you're like, wow, that's so different, but it's that flavor explosion on my taste buds.
Absolutely. You speak of tacos. We actually have tacos here in one of our presentations out here on the plate out here.
Like
tacos, fish tacos is the latest and greatest rave out there, okay? So you can take these burgers and you can do many different types of applications. You can use them in the tacos. You can put them on top of a salad. You can pair them up with a surf and turf.
Yeah.
You can put them on a burger and be simple.
A lot of different applications. That's what I like about that. And the good news is, if you've had these before, we've got it available on auto delivery where you can lock this in every 60 days. And I will tell you, my now husband one time was so crushed when we did not have Graham Rollins on auto delivery, because you start getting used to these really high-end flavors and the opportunity to kind of bring in luxury gourmet food. And even though this is our final order, we'll get you locked in every 90 days, or excuse me, every 60 days. But you have a combination of flavors here, which is exciting.
And what we're showing here is our classic Mediterranean style. This is the Mediterranean, which has the spinach and feta cheese in here. We also have the sea salt, but again, 70% salmon. This is our most popular of the two flavors, okay? This is Mediterranean style eating. You know, there's a lot of Mediterranean people out there that are heart healthy. You know, salmon is loaded with those heart healthy omega-3s. And did we mention this is a gluten-free product, Courtney? Gluten-free.
That feta. Oh my gosh, it just
fresh feta.
It gets you right there. It makes you smile. It's so good. And you know what? The feta melts the salmon into your palate.
Absolutely.
Strangely enough, that's the first time I've ever had the spinach and feta. I would want to put that over pasta. And who knew? Who would ever put a burger over pasta?
And the best thing is it cooks up in minutes.
So let's talk about from frozen versus if we have time to thaw it out, if I'm a planner.
Well, they're going to come in these frozen packages, and this is another selling point, okay? They're very thin in profile, so they'll thaw out very, very quickly in water. You can thaw them out overnight in refrigeration. And the packaging itself, let's speak to that, because air is the enemy with any kind of food, particularly when you put it into a freezer. These are all IQF, that's individually quick frozen. We freeze these this way to protect this product. got a lot of moisture because it's fish, okay? We want to protect the moisture from the freezer to prevent that freezer burn, to prevent that frostbite, to prevent that crystallization that forms on a packaged product that hasn't had the air removed from the package.
Yeah.
Okay. This product will be just as fresh from the first day you eat it until the last day when you eat it, which, by the way, they last a year in your freezer.
That's
1 year.
great.
Okay?
And you know, since you're getting 10 of them, I mean, that works to be around $5 a piece. I mean,
Exactly.
to be able to bring home salmon gourmet burgers. You know, a lot of times when I feel like we go out to nice restaurants, salmon's one of the most expensive pieces of fish on the menu.
Absolutely.
And yet you're getting
Absolutely.
these incredible flavored combos, whether it's with the Southwestern, with the little bit of jalapeno and the cream cheese and that nice little flavor kick, or, of course, the very popular, the spinach and feta, that Mediterranean combination that's so delicious.
Yes.
You can choose 10 of each or do a combination of both. Lock them into auto delivery because remember, this is our final order of the year, which means these very popular salmon burgers are going to be leaving us shortly. But you don't have to have the frown face when you lock in auto delivery. But if you want the Southwest choice, just 100 remaining, and that's going to be it for the
There you
season,
go. There
y'all.
you go.
It's
Get 'em while they
crazy.
last time you'll see them.
A little New England style to your barbecue, but full of flavor and decadence. It's from Graham Rollins, 4th generation Chesapeake Bayers, and might I add, one of the best. Good to see you.
Thank you, Cool.
Hey, it's M42030 coming up later as we celebrate 24 hours of comforts of home here on QVC. We have got the classic crab cakes. This is what the husband at home gets so upset if these are not on auto delivery because these are not always available.